What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So in this video, we're going to be doing the first installment, episode 1 of subscriber gameplay review. Today we have Ryan. Now with this footage, I want to say right now, guys, this is a new series. To get your footage on the on my channel, ultimately you just have to submit it to bravexHERO gameplays and blah blah blah. It'll be in the description. You have to submit it via Google Drive or just an email it to me. And ultimately, please do your best not to have any music in the background. Do your best not to have any, like, if you can, make sure you don't have your friends talking in the background and like chit-chatting away, because it is difficult to have your gameplay game volume over, people talking. Getting into the, the footage we're seeing today, and for the series in general, this isn't to belittle somebody. It's not to say, man, you're terrible at the game, or maybe you're a PvE player and you're slowly getting PvP. This is what we're here to do, to help you become better. It's a series to ultimately, the majority of us make the same mistakes as everybody else. I make mistakes as somebody here, and when I see their mistakes called out or pointed out, I learn from it. And that's the same thing we want Ryan to do when we get into this gameplay. The same thing I want others to do when they see Ryan's gameplay. If you play similar to this, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to select footage of we ran out of medals or high kill games. I'm going to be selecting footage of Guardians in their natural habitat. You playing naturally. You going into a comp game playing naturally. You go into a quick play game and playing naturally. Not a game where, okay, I'm going to play 15 games today, and the first good game I get, I'm going to submit that to Brave. No, in your natural habitat. If it's a Rumble game, I don't want to see a Rumble game where you got a sum of all tears, and you went out there and you just slayed everybody. No, I want to see a game of you playing normally. Not, oh, 15 games and I barely got this one footage. We ran. Here you go, Brave. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Again, this is all for learning experience, because at the end of the day, we all just want to get better at the. So starting off with looking at what Ryan's using today, it's going to be Spectre Blade subclass. He's going to have the Dust Rock Blues, and he's going to have the Trust Hand Cannon. So more than likely, he's in a comp game, solo queue. He's probably going for his Luna Hal. Now he is running a Warcliff, not bad at all. Perfect to pick up and get multi-kills when he gets, power ammo. And he's running the Stompy's great exotic to pair with the Spectre Blade subclass. So we're going to get into it, and we'll stop it when we need to. This is what I like about this. You can stop it whenever. And I'm going to get rid of the camera because we don't need it. Alright, getting into the gameplay, guys. Let's do this. So Ryan initially spawns in, and he makes a good move. He heads over to Charlie flag, which is great because most people head over to flip Bravo right away. So he goes to Charlie. One thing I will say is he kind of aims downside a little bit too much at this moment. So they're flipping Bravo. He made a good play. He flipped Charlie for his teammates. Perfect move, Ryan. Good stuff. Good stuff. So at this moment here, I will say this. One, seeing where the enemy's at. It is a bad habit I've seen most people. They pull out their shotgun right away. I think at this moment, Ryan should have just stayed with his hand cannon out, put some shots in with the Trust. But as you can tell, he kind of wanted to jump down there already. Like, oh, I'm going to go shoot this guy with a shotgun. No, slow it down a bit. Play your radar. You'll see right now they throw a grenade up top. And he made a great move in flanking. He's like, I need to get over there with the flank. Sometimes the flanks work. Sometimes they don't. He ended up coming this way, and he got a... Below the volume a bit. He ended up getting a... rocket launcher to the grenade launcher, or rocket launcher to the face. So it happens. You can't fix that stuff. So looking at this next one here, I'll stop it at a good spot. Like right here, there's two people. He's about to engage two enemies. I don't know how many are up there. More than likely there's another one because his teammate just died. So he's gonna head up there. I'll tell you the good and bads right now. So number one, he's throwing a smoke grenade. Remember, he's running Spectre Blades, meaning his smoke is gonna pop instantly. It's not like where it's going to sit on a wall and make your radar go off. No, this smoke is going to pop. So what I normally suggest is if you're running this class, you're running a smoke, hit the enemy with it. Hit the enemy with it because you're going to cause damage. You're going to slow them down. You're going to give them flinched because their screen's going to shake a little bit. That's what you want to do. So he blindly threw this. But hey, he made up for it though because he threw one of the best grenades I've seen. Back wall, knew somebody was there, gets it right on him. The guy puts it on the wall. But again, would I originally gone with this engagement? No, at this moment, I would have said no because he's already outnumbered. I would have made a push towards Bravo and helped my teammates flip Bravo and got a little bit more super energy. What happens? He ends up getting killed by 3 other Guardians. He takes 2 down, which is good. But at the end of the day, he ends up getting, you know, 2 points out of that. But by them killing Ryan and them having 2 zones already, they pretty much evened the points. So his 2 kills went for nothing for his 1 kill.
Zone B captured. You have zone advantage. Zone C lost.
His shot's a little wonky there. I really think he could try to fix it at this moment here. This is a very good one. That red on that radar, that person is on top of it. That person is coming in straight at you. So one, as you can tell right now, he still has his trust hand cannon out. He's reloading it right now. That person still red on the radar. He's coming directly at you. Now, how would he have changed this? Let's see right when he meets face to face with him, which is right here. His dust rock is barely coming out. This guy, he's sliding into him. He's going to do damage. How could he have avoided this? In my honest opinion, he's got a shade. Create distance, shade backwards. Go this way. Be vertical, jump up in the air, shoot down at this guy. He's not going to expect it, especially since you have the wall covering you here. But again, learning experience. He'll learn it from next time. Be vertical, Ryan. And he does it later on in the video. He actually becomes vertical, which is great. So this one right here, I'll tell you what happens. So at this moment, he pulls his trust hand cannon out. And if it were me, right where he's standing, you only have visual of this right here. You are playing your radar here, but you want to be able to push out to the point to where you have this as cover and you peek towards Bravo flag, because this right here is telling them that there's people on Bravo. So he ends up pushing towards Alpha, and this is a bad situation, a bad decision. And again, I think that looking at his overall gameplay in this entire video, he needs to be able to read his radar just a tad bit better. Play your radar a little bit better, Ryan, and I guarantee you a lot of these engagements will be a lot easier and you'll avoid a lot more deaths. So he pushes this way. So one, he's got 2 people behind him. He at least has 1 person behind him. He's got a person in front of him. So he's committed. Regardless, he's in a sandwich. This is it, guys. He's done for. So one, knowing that he's done for, he's literally just gonna go right into this, you know, the wall, the Titan wall, and just eat it. Instead of trading like he intended to do, he ends up missing his shot, and the Titan ends up meleeing him once because Ryan took a lot of damage from the wall. Played differently, I think it could have all been avoided at this moment here when he would have just pulled out his trust hand cannon, like right there, and start shooting down range. And if he needed to, jump back this way or turn back. But once he was already committed, this is it. This is what ended him. Go back to where we were. He spawns in. Spawns it. So here's another one. Pushes into it. Warlock with a shotgun. Not bad. But again, doesn't know what to choose. So he ends up going from his dust rock to his trust. Ended too far. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, so he ends up going to his dust rock. Right there. So he ends up going to his dust rock. His dust rock to his trust. Back to his dust rock, knowing that he's getting pushed. He ended up getting that kill, but only because his dust rock fired right then and there. Any later, and his dust rock would have been ready to fire. So hey, he ended up getting it, right? Good kill. This next one, it kind of gets me. Look at his life. He gets the kill, but he was barely even healed. That Warlock just needed to melee him. Another one, he pushes out a little bit, not 100% healed, but he does play the radar game a bit, and he kind of corrals around the corner there. So great move. But Ryan, try to wait for your life to come up just a little bit more. Next one here, I will tell you this though, it comes back to the radar thing. The radar automatically tells you there's 1 guy. That's 2 guys right there. That is 2 guys. He's committed. You have your shade, and you'll notice most of the game Ryan has his shade like almost all game. Like he uses it every now and then. At this moment, once you know there's 2 people, you're either going to use your shade, kill 1 guy, shade, and kill the second guy, or use your shade to evade and get out of there. But we'll see. Shades first. Warlock comes his way and just maps him. So I would have shaded backwards and gotten out of there because there's too many people who have no teammates near me. Runs into Jolton. So this one here, it kind of, how do I say it? He ended up rushing in head forward, boom, this is a headstrong, going in there, freaking, we're gonna just get as many kills as we can. And as you can tell, he kind of panics about right this moment here, going, okay, where do I shoot? Do I shoot here? Do I shoot here? Crap, crap, and misses it. So could he play differently? Yeah, he didn't need to push in there. So another thing, he's playing competitive. Right now, your team is down 2 zones to 1. Regardless if you have a super and you want to be able to get some kills, you need to capture the zones. Zones, this is the only thing that's going to give you the most points in this game mode. So here he pops his super. He doesn't know how many people are here. He just knows there's one person. He pops his super. I'm going to go in, right? There's 2 people dead already. He has his super active, meaning at most he's going to get 2 kills out of it. That's it for now. Now I feel like he popped his super and then he started the Dawn Blade. Remember, what can counter your super? Spectre Blades can be shut down by a Dawn Blade. Spectre Blades can be shut down by a Smash Titan. If I was an Arch Trader and this was me, I can be shut down by a Dawn Blade. I can be shut down by a Smash Titan. I can be shut down by Spectre Blades. Know what can shut your super down, and no, this right here tells you everything, what supers are ready to play. And what happens? Dawn Blade. So at this moment, he's never going to catch that Dawn Blade. That Dawn Blade is going to be up in the air just throwing swords all day. So I think if anything, he could have been a little more patient with his super, waited for there was a better opportunity. So his teammate was a little more patient, and you can see he already got 1 kill. That's 2 kills by his teammate. A little bit more patient on it. So overall, like I said, Ryan, this gameplay is just to help you get better at the game. Someone's just spawned in over there in the corner. Ryan notices him. Then this is a good stretch from Ryan. He ends up playing it extremely well. Couple headshots there. Uses his wall hacks now. Another kill. Like I said, he played this one very, very well. I like this one right here, Ryan. This is really good. And you'll see him right now. Fights in a little bit. Pushes back and creates distance against the shotgunner. So he's getting pushed by the shotgunner. He recognizes it. Creates distance. When I talk about him going vertical, that's what he did there. He went vertical and ended up getting that warlock. And that was really good right there, right? This warlock was straight to shoot forward. He just went over his head. Right here, over his head. Didn't even see it coming. So that's really good, Ryan. Really good, man. So that was a good spike nade, sealing this guy off from coming in perfect. The second thing I noticed him do, he's got a smoke active, and most of the time when he gets his smoke active, he goes to D1 style, throws the wombo combo. So like what I like to notice on this one here is when you throw your smoke, you always want to be able to hit somebody with it, especially since you're not running the smoke that's gonna stick. You want to run your smoke like he's running smoke that you want to be able to just hit somebody point blank with it, because you will cause damage. This one, he throws it and gets nobody. Could he have used the smoke now? Yeah, the guy he's engaging right now could have used the smoke, smoked him with it right now, and easy shotgun kill. Guy recognizes him, has a grenade in hand, hits him with it. Ryan gets him, but then doesn't realize that this guy's already pressing in on him. Still has his shade, could have shaded backwards, created some distance. So before you start throwing grenades, make sure they're the best grenades to throw. Especially smoke. Let's see if your Night Stalkers out there. Careful with your smokes, slow it down a bit. So this one here, he ends up going headstrong. I don't even know what this guy has. This guy could have a chaperone. Headstrong, goes up there. Gets a kill though. Hey, it works, right? Second guy misses the shot. He made a great decision. He ends up meleeing once, backs off, switches to his hand cannon, gets the kill. The guy ended up switching to his Polaris lance, but hey, if it works, right? He ended up getting the kill regardless. Oop. That guy ends up dying. Not bad. Perfect. Sees Bravo. This is another engagement. So at this moment, he's jumping over. Still has his dodge. That Titan right there, the one-eyed mask. This Warlock right here. These guys are out for blood. Now, if I would have seen this, I would hope my grenades were there, but they're not. So you can't do this engagement unless you're going to go in there with your 2 shots of your shotgun and just kill them both. This is a bad situation that I think could have been avoided. Again, could have shaded out of the way at this moment. Once he lands, could have shaded, gotten out of there. Or maybe just pressing hardcore, get in there and pressing like an ape and kill him. Remember, if it's 2v1, Ryan, it's not worth it unless you're like, you have some impeccable aim. Next one here, I will tell you this though, the follow-up shot. So this Warlock was ready to engage Ryan from his, has his shotgun out. They both have shotguns out. This Warlock notices, hey man, like I need to create distance. He pulls out his hand cannon, ready to go. So Ryan uses 2 shots on him. This was a little too far to use your shot, because now you're without shotgun shots. What happens? Warlock gets away. He ends up getting pressed from this side. I still see it as if you still had 1 shot left and a smoke, if you'd never used it, this is a great opportunity to use it.
Zone C lost. Zone B captured. You have zone advantage.
So this is good. He ends up popping his Spectre Blades knowing that the game is almost over. Let's just take it to the home stretch. Home finish. This is it, man. Good stuff, Ryan. Good stuff. He recognizes they've got 2 zones. Home stretch. Get the kills. Go home. And I will tell you this. I always said it earlier, Ryan, your grenades are on point, man. This is a great one right here. Noticing that there's one guy here. He ends up throwing Spike Nade right here on the wall, which ended up causing a lot of damage. He gets the kill. Well, that's going to be the end of the video. Again, like I said, this video is not here to make fun of Ryan, not to belittle Ryan or judge him. At the end of the day, this is supposed to help him get better and everybody else who make similar mistakes. If you guys found this video helpful, you're new to the channel, hey, drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day. I look forward to doing more of these in Season of the Drifter. Hey, did you enjoy the video? Click right there for a random video. Click right there for my latest video. Stay up to date with bravexHERO. If you haven't followed me on Twitch, I recommend it. Go do it right now. Twitch.tv/bravexHERO. New to the channel, subscribe button right there. Click it. Do it now. I'll see you guys in the next video.